you doing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna be getting some shots there at some point. So I just want to make sure I'm not getting wet.
Oh. No problem.
But you are good. You got enough water and stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm perfect. My boys got everything as well, so we're all good to go. Whenever you guys are ready, we're gonna start. Alright, have a blessed one, dude. Thank you.
Exited the stadium, parents can meet them in front of the gym lobby entrance. Some miscellaneous notes. An official photographer will be taking pictures of the graduates receiving their diplomas. For reference purposes, all laboratory facilities are located behind the stage at the scoreboard end of the stadium. EMTs are also located near the laboratory facilities and electrical facilities on both sides of the stadium. Staff will take use of any medical assistance during the ceremony. Please remember to silence your cell phones, and thank you in advance for your support this afternoon. We hope you enjoy the celebration.
happy that this wasn't at my graduation.
I kind of wish it was, though. I mean, my graduation was staying on.
Was it? Oh.
But it was in North Carolina.
Oh, it was North Carolina? How long was your graduating class?
I think it was like 400.
400? I think mine was like 1,200. Yeah, I went to school with like 3,500 kids, man.
Yeah, where'd you go to school at?
You know where North Penn is? Yeah, I went to North Penn.
Of course, that makes sense.
Yeah. How many people we got today?
I don't know, maybe probably 200.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe like 400 when I came in, but yeah, it looks like it might not be too long today.
Actually, I think I just looked it up, actually. It might be like
330?
roughly.
Oh, that's still a pretty decent sized class. I've seen, like, when I lived in Ohio, my girlfriend's graduating class was, I think, like 52, which is
That's a class up.
a really small one, over 30 minutes.
When I graduated boot camp, it wasn't like, you know, they're being named and stuff. It's like, congratulations, get out.
Go off to your job.
That was the best graduation time. You gave the prize, and then after I'm not here.
Short and sweet, you know?
Yeah, that's what we need.
Right.
So what you guys do, just like travel whenever high schools, or like what's the main operation?
We actually do a lot of sports. That's mostly what we do. So we do like rugby, lacrosse, football, basketball, baseball, all sports. But and on a level from like middle school to college and semi-pro. But there's times where he'll have us coming out to do graduation. So since it's graduation time, we've got like probably this whole month is all graduations.
Some of your Padres back there, and they got like 6 of them that's going on today. North Penn being one of them.
Yep, not surprised. Not surprised.
Maybe you telling me the graduating class like that, I feel bad for them.
They're gonna be there for 4 or 5 hours. I guarantee you. My graduation was like I think it was 4 hours.
At that point, you just need to section it off.
Oh, that's exactly how they did it. So we had imagine like this, but we were in the middle, like right in the middle of the field, and we had 4 different sections. So we had 4 different graduations going on at one time. But it still took like 3 hours for all of that to happen.
That's insane.
Yeah, you got one person going up, and that person's name gets read. Then you got the next section, that person's name gets read.
That's how they did it?
Yeah, each section is a different person, and it goes by homework.
I guess it kind of speeds it up, but it's still like just as slow. Like they should literally do like probably 500.
That's what I would think, you know?
500.
Like just, and I mean, don't get me wrong, like high school graduation, you know, it's a milestone for a lot of people, but it's like.
Most of these kids don't even care. They're doing it with their mom like.
Right, they're like, I want to take pictures and everything. I want to get experiences. Yeah, wait till after high school. That's when life kicks in for you.
When the actual fight's in, right?
Exactly. You thought that this was the hardest part of your life. Oh, just wait.
Yeah, you sitting there like at your job's like, man, I'm in high school.
Exactly. I'm looking at this now and I'm like, man, high school graduation was fun. It was good back then. I graduated it was 2022, so I graduated 9 years ago, and this is 2013.
Same year with you.
Oh, really? Okay. When'd you graduate from the academy?
I got out of
boot camp, yeah.
2015.
2015?
Yeah. So it took me 3 years. And I was trying. So that was like, I was actually etching my teeth with this stone because I had 3 years.
Sorry about that. Camera mic on.
allegiance and the playing of our national anthem. And remain standing for the alma mater, which is written on the inside of your program. Gentlemen, please remove your graduation caps. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Westchester East Band will play the national anthem. Please remain standing. Please remain standing.
I welcome all of you to the 2022 East High School commencement. All of this didn't just happen. Supply chain issues left us short on pixie dust. So today's celebration is a culmination of hours and hours of work by our team here at East. Most notably, Sue Cornelius, Mary Smith, Ronnie Gray, Damian Ralph, and our teammates from facilities who were here yesterday and early this morning to set up and ensure our grounds look amazing, and they certainly do. All these adults work tirelessly to support our students, and I thank all of you for your efforts. Thank you to our faculty, staff for your professionalism, commitment, flexibility, and genuine care in helping these kids achieve this goal of graduation. And congratulations and thank you to our two retirees, Mrs. Cornelius, Dr. King, who have contributed so much to the culture and community that truly is East High School. Several years ago, Dr. Sokolowski gave us a book to read called The Power of Moments. He often talked about capitalizing on moments that are memorable and meaningful, snapshots of joy. They're often social, create positive emotion. In short, they bring a smile to our faces. I'd like to share a handful of my powerful moments throughout the year and ask that you reflect on your own moments during your time here at East High School. I'll start with hanging out in a nearly empty band room with Jeremy Savard as he played Stevie Ray Vaughan-esque guitar. Several weeks ago, I watched Gavin Kane dance like no one was watching as he did the gritty down an empty hall. He just had that warm Gavin Kane smile on his face. During the homecoming flag football game, Catherine Palmer ran through freshmen like they were cones en route to a touchdown. She turned around in the end zone, arms across her chest like, "You can't stop me." And they couldn't. During a Student Voices meeting, I overheard peers tell Gabe Saloom that he was honestly the nicest person any of them had ever met. Fall Friday nights, watching Auburn stir up the football crowd into a frenzy. The unfazed and all-business expression of John Amon's face is priceless. I sat down in Mrs. Knox's sociology class and listened to Julie Boutron speak with conviction about the inequities of our dress code. I watched Skylar Grunzo's 2-hour-long gambling, we'll call it curiosity, during post-prom. Sharing plantain chips on the steps with Anthony Garcia. I was doing some research earlier in the year and learned that Chase Laniak scored a 1590 on his SAT. He said he missed one math problem. One. Victoria Quintana advocating for one of our autistic support students. Playing tennis this fall during PE with Justin Steinberg. Being inspired by Sarah T's gifted presentation. Esteban Ramos' face when he fully recognized his own social growth over the COVID years during one of our Student Voices meetings. The first time I heard Elena Rudero speaking to a room full of adults at a school board meeting. Being reeled in by Jameer and Kassim to dance in the link. And finally, Priscilla Schultz signing off for the last time on the afternoon announcements. You're an amazing group of adults. Take this world by storm, and I mean that sincerely. But don't be thrown by the unexpected, because it will happen. I guarantee you life will provide you with a change-up when you expect the fastball. When that happens, shift gears, change lanes, and do not be afraid to pick a new course. To the East graduates of 2022 and your families, congratulations. Sophia Wilson.
Good afternoon. My name is Sophia Wilson, and I'm president of the National Honor Society. Each year, a poem is chosen from submissions by the senior class based on the theme of graduation. This year's theme is Every Moment is a New Beginning, and I'm thrilled to announce this year's winner, Leah Vidigari. Every moment is a new beginning of the life we have already led. Can you hear the final bell ringing? This is a symbol of our springing into life of the book we have thus far read. Every moment is a new beginning. From the nostalgia of us in our rooms spinning in circles while laughing, then they said, "Can you hear the final bell ringing?" To our small faces with a gap-tooth smile grinning, while thoughts of shapes and colors filled our head. Every moment is a new beginning. For our artists and athletes and academics, all award-winning, from the first drawing on the fridge and the medals pinned overhead, can you hear the final bell ringing? And now we go forward, with potential and excitement brimming, overflowing while futures lie ahead. Every moment is a new beginning. Can you hear the final bell ringing?
name is Grace Trion, and I'm the president of Student Council. I'd like to present Nikita Gandhi, who will read her greeting speech.
Good afternoon, parents, family, friends, and the class of 2022. It is my honor to be delivering this greetings address to you all today. 4 years have flown by so quickly, and it seems like yesterday we were attending the UGA transition camp and learning how to open lockers. I can't think of a class that was charged with so many changes over the course of our high school experience. Our transition from regular school to online instruction and then back to in-person learning took a toll on us all. It was difficult to maintain our relationships when so much around us was changing. Being isolated forced us into the unknown as we lost everything normal around us. However, we were left with the most important thing, ourselves. Our time alone allowed us to discover one another and find what it truly is we want. But to be completely honest, life did not get easier. We are still recovering from losing out on a year of high school. Our definition of normal has continued to change. We encounter adversity and frustration on a daily basis, but we returned and made our senior year the best year yet. Resilience defines our class. Cheryl Sandberg, the Chief Operating Officer of Facebook, once said at her commencement ceremony that we build resilience into ourselves, we build resilience into the people we love, and we build it together as a community. And that statement could not be more true. Instilling resilience in ourselves coming out of COVID made our class stronger. Flexibility was key, and the appreciation of small things became integral to keep progressing in our current situation. We came together and uplifted our school and one another to enjoy our senior year as a community. While I don't want to focus on the negatives of COVID, it changed each and every one of us. Our class was faced with this obstacle and learned to overcome it as a whole. We continued holding club meetings over Zoom, practiced our sports without coaches, and attended classes when we could have given up. During our adjustments to online classes, each of us became more active. The first couple of weeks of virtual learning were spent teaching ourselves how to use online tools. I think it is safe to say we are all experts in using Zoom, even though we forget to unmute the mics. We took the initiative to reach out to our teachers for help and communicate with classmates through the use of technology. Instead of giving up, we learned new skills and continued to keep moving forward. As the next generation of leaders, we came together and used technology to our advantage. One of the most influential aspects of our high school experience was the power of social media. As young adults, we have shown how much power we have to change the world right now through the use of social media. We have the ability to create real change no matter our age. Technology became more prominent as our world changed with COVID, but it gave us the opportunity to advocate for what we believe in. We are the first generation of teenagers with the world and all of its options at our fingertips. We spoke up for what we believed in, spread our knowledge, and continued to learn. What makes our classes special is we encourage each other. It is difficult to succeed alone, but easier when you have the support of a large community. Each and every one of us is so different. Our class is a mix of contrasting people with distinct values, backgrounds, and personalities. Although everyone is different, we are working together under the name of Westchester East High School, and that is something that will never be forgotten. Each of you sitting here today represents an integral part of the Westchester East class of 2022. This is not a generalization. Our class would not be the same without you. You made a difference. When someone succeeded, you recognized it. When we faced an obstacle, you rose to the occasion. When someone initiated an action, you supported. You changed the lives of everyone at this school by being a part of this class. Your resilience will be reflected throughout all you do in life, and that is something we should be proud of. Instead of not facing our obstacles, we turn resilience into acceptance. Acceptance of our new reality and trying to find the good in an unfortunate situation. We've come so far from our freshman year of high school. Our class went through a pandemic, came back, and made impacts on our community. We continue to participate and push through life's difficulties. Think of our memories of an outdoor homecoming, 6:30 a.m. tailgates, because who wouldn't want to wake up earlier than they have to take pictures, football games, proms, and even senior assassin. And remember, all of those are a result of our resilience. We were able to enjoy our senior year because of a reaction to an unforeseen difficulty. No matter what happens in the world around us, we continue showing up and putting one foot in front of the other, and for that we should be proud. On a personal note, I want to take this opportunity to thank some people. To my teachers, thank you for turning me into the student I am today and preparing me for the future. To Ms. Zimmerman and Ms. Perry, thank you so much for doing so much behind the scenes to make sure our class always has some enjoyable events. The amount of time you have put into our events, like prom, senior breakfast, snack chats, and lots more, have not gone unnoticed. To my friends, thank you for making my high school experience amazing. To Elena, thank you for being my partner in crime when it comes to organizing anything for our class. And most importantly, thank you to my parents and sister for being my biggest cheerleader these past 4 years. I wouldn't be where I am without any of these people. As we take the next step into a new chapter of our lives, we will carry forward this trait of being resilient.
accomplished so much as a class and will continue fighting through any hardships. Each of us has a bright future ahead involving change, flexibility, and growth. And at the end of the day, the truth is, life will not get easier. We will just become wiser. I now present to you Elena Newton, President of the Class of 2022. Good afternoon, friends and family, teachers and administrators, school board members, Dr. Sokolowski, and the class of 2022. Welcome to the long-awaited day, graduation. Now, I'm going to be honest, I heavily procrastinated writing this speech. And not because I was still suffering from severe senioritis that has followed me for the past couple months, sorry about those, Mr. Lindsay, but because I couldn't get myself to actually gather my thoughts to reflect on our time here at East and say the final goodbye. See, growing up, I was obsessed with watching those classic coming-of-age movies that glamorized the high school experience. I'm talking The Breakfast Club, Ferris Bueller, Clueless, and of course, High School Musical, where we even have the privilege of sharing the same name. But when we first entered Westchester East freshman year, we were surprisingly not met with kids playing frisbee on the lawn and singing a flash mob, but instead we encountered confusing hallways with even more confusing room numbers and glitter bombs at the pep rally. Although freshman year was full of adjustments and the reality of high school, we slowly found our way and nestled in our own corners of East. As the years went on, we became more comfortable in the halls as we joined and became leaders in clubs and teams and felt a little bit more dominant yelling back at the new freshmen on Friday night football games. From chess months to musical performances, from art shows to school fundraisers and everything in between, we have created so much as a class. Some of our accolades consist of softball district champs, boys basketball chessmont champs, top 3 finisher for 3 years in women's golf, and of course, our 2 years undefeated state champions boys ice hockey team. We even got to enjoy the traditions of the high school experience together, such as prom, spirit weeks, class tailgates, Mr. East, and who could forget the class bonding experience that was Senior Assassin. Together, we have accomplished a lot, but when you look back on these past 4 years, it is your individual or moments of stress when balancing your new overloading schedule of school, work, and extracurriculars, or the moments of contentment while driving in a car, blasting music with a group of people who are bonded by time and memories. These are the moments that have led us here. The days were dreadfully long, but the years painfully quick. At this point in our life, we stand still, looking back at what we have been through and accomplished and forward to the endless possibilities of life. At this moment, we choose our next move. We have so much more life to live, so many more failures, mistakes, victories, tears, laughs, goodbyes, and hellos. So many more moments are to come. High school does not define you. These are not meant to be the best 4 years of our lives or even our worst. School can make you feel reduced to something. A GPA, a class you took or declined to take, a varsity level sport, a band section, a club, just one high school graduate among over 3 million others. We may have valued descriptors like these in the past, but now they no longer apply. It doesn't matter what we have or haven't done, all that matters now is what we do. And with that, I'm so excited to see what we do. For the day I'm scrolling through Instagram and some of us are traveling the world, or when I vote for someone in local legislator, or watch when one of you secure a deal on Shark Tank. And even for those awkward moments when we see each other in our local grocery store. No matter where our paths lead us and where we end up in the world, all 300 of us will be connected through our moments here at East. I can offer little advice for the future, as in all honesty, I'm as lost and unprepared as I selfishly hope the next person is. But I can offer something I learned at my time at East. Only you have control over the life you want to live, so live with passion, work hard, and find happiness in your own definition of success. But always remember the wise words of Billy Joel, only fools are satisfied. So go out and be who you want to be, and live through those moments, because this is just the beginning. In our reflection throughout our education at Westchester, the support of our teachers and administration cannot go unnoticed. Thank you to our lunch staffs, custodians, security guards, and paraprofessionals. Thank you for coming in and day out to provide a safe and comfortable learning environment. A special thank you to our class advisors, Ms. Zimmerman and Ms. Perry, who put in so much behind-the-scenes work to ensure our class had a memorable experience. Thank you to the other officers, Nikita, Shrihan, and Sonia, who have worked with me in running all the various activities and Instagram accounts. There were a lot of Instagram accounts. Thank you to our families who have been there for us throughout this journey, from supporting us while learning to play an instrument in elementary school to picking us up after a new after-school activity. We would not be here without your guidance. And on a personal note, I would like to thank my mom, dad, and family for for all the sacrifice you have made and the unconditional love you give. Thank you for supporting me in everything I do. I hope to make you proud. Now, in my final cheesy cliche of the speech, I promise, I'll end with a quote engraved in a keychain my mom got me. That is so simple, yet has become my favorite mantra, and reads, "Take pride in how far you've come, have faith in how far you can go, but don't forget to enjoy the journey." Enjoy this moment, class of 2022. We did it. As in our tradition, we will now recognize those students receiving scholarships at the next level. Here to present these awards are Dr. Stephen Brown and Mrs. Lisa Stoddard.
Graduates, when your name is called, please stand in your seat for a moment. Allison Alexis, University of Pittsburgh Academic Scholarship. Arvin Alwar, Ravick Scholarship. Nima Amadou, Brotherhood of Westchester Police Scholarship. Dr. Clifford D. Baptiste, Dr. John Hewlett Scholarship. Lane Albert, University of Pittsburgh Academic Scholarship, National Merit or Chema Scholarship. Brendan DeFabio, VFW Auxiliary Post 106 Scholarship. Matthew Bergen, Lehigh Scholarship, Dean Scholarship at Lehigh University, AstraZeneca National Merit Scholarship, Spanish World Language Award. Jada Bowden, WTM Johnson Memorial Scholarship, Dr. John Hewlett III Scholarship. Juliana Boutron, Chester County Secretaries and Government Association Scholarship. Christina Cabanero Borromeo, Westchester Education Association Scholarship. Elizabeth Carr, full athletic scholarship for volleyball to Purdue University. Bilal Chaudhary, VFW Post 106 Scholarship, Westchester Veteran Memorial Scholarship. Claire Chen, Penn State Academic Excellence Scholarship, Pfizer Scholarship, Westchester Area School District Gifted PAC Scholarship, French World Language Award. Sidney Klaus, University of Delaware Trustee Scholarship. William Cortese, Academic Scholar, Merit Award to the University of South Carolina. Brooke Darst, Urban L. Steele Nursing Scholarship, Westchester University Academic Excellence Scholarship. Saoirse Dooley, Whiskers Solutions Scholarship. Joe Falkenstein, Schreier's Honors College Academic Scholarship to Penn State. Frankie Howey, Presidential Scholarship. Nikita Gandhi, Dorsey Roth Scholarship. Jessica Grulich, Metzger Wickersham Road to Safety Scholarship. St. Joseph University Presidential Scholarship. Devasha Gupta, Dr. Lee McFadden Book Award. Hadley Heckinger, Taylor Music Store Scholarship, Berkeley World Tour Scholarship. Mauricio Hernandez, Kraft Family Educational Scholarship, Dr. Clifford E. D. Baptiste Scholarship, Dr. John Hewlett III Scholarship. Grace Owen, University of Massachusetts Amherst Award. Elon University Presidential Scholarship. Maxwell Hutchinson, Westchester East High School Senior Award for Academic Excellence. Nolan Carr, Karen L. Baker Scholarship. Brian Kim, University of Delaware Trustee Scholarship. Victoria Kim, Bruce Tempe Memorial Scholarship. Jonathan Kurtz, Italian World Language Award. And to finish up is Mrs. Lisa Stoddard, Acting Assistant Principal.
Chase Ladiak, University of Maryland President's Scholarship and National Merit Scholarship. Danielle Lewis, Jill Bonarati Mossbarger Memorial Scholarship. Stephen Mazza, Knights of Columbus H.C. Schuler Council Number 1333 Award. Jacob McNamee, Penn State Provost Award. Albert McNall, McKinney Ace Scholarship to Bridgewater College. Natalie Magnolia, Kutztown University Presidential Scholarship. Elise Mira, Dr. Alan Elko Award. Chinonye Moname, Warner and Evelyn Durnell Book Award. Susan O. Jones Scholarship. Charles A. Melton Scholarship. Dr. John Hewlett III Scholarship. Rotary Clubs of Westchester Excellence in Community Service and Volunteerism Scholarship. Iota Tau Omega Chapter Academic Award. Stephen Morse, Harry Dunn Art Scholarship. Pranav Muthayan, Temple University President's Scholarship. Emma Nasuti, University of Pittsburgh Academic Scholarship. Alana Newton, Wegman Scholarship. Mary Romig D. Young Scholarship from the University of Michigan, Philadelphia alumni. Aidan Nichols, Westchester University Academic Excellence Scholarship and the Clifford H. Harding Scholarship. Dr. Richard F. Dunlap Service Scholarship and Lewis Scholarship. Catherine Palmer, Presidential Scholarship to Alvernia University. Michael Pearson, Widener Presidential Scholarship. Emma Pinto, Immaculata University Centennial Scholarship, Management Team Scholarship. Sonia Piambino, Presidential Scholarship to High Point University and Exercise Science Fellows Award. Elizabeth Preto, Gothrop Greenwood, PC Attorneys at Law Scholarship, Gettysburg College, Eisenhower Scholarship. Victoria Quintana, Provost Scholarship and Impact Award to Cabrini University. Anushka Reina, Indiana University Dean Scholarship, Dr. Richard F. Dunlap, Service Scholarship. Mary Beth Robb, Westchester University Academic Excellence Scholarship. Elena Rutterow, Molestein Family Foundation Scholarship, Westchester University Academic Excellence Scholarship, Excellence in the Creative Arts Scholarship. Alex Gorzone, Class of 2022 Award to Temple University. Olivia Semenko, University of Pittsburgh Academic Scholarship, Swanson Engineering Excellence Scholarship. Flattery, West Goshen Lions Club Scholarship. Jaden Slifer, Breivik Scholarship. Lauren Stopolkowski, Butler O'Connor McCormick VFW Post 106 Scholarship. Patrick Sweet, University of Delaware Presidential Scholarship. Sarah T., Jeffrey Gaunt Scholarship. Nicole Topka, Dr. R. Palladino Music Award, Duquesne University Academic Scholarship, Mary Packard School of Music Enhancement Award, and Audition Award. Grace Trion, Madeline Hayes Connor Scholarship. Nicholas Watson, Unruh Turner, Burke and Freeze Law Office Scholarship. Hope Wegerbauer, A.J. Drexel Scholarship. And Sophia Wilson, University of Pittsburgh University Scholarship. That concludes the awards segment of our commencement. It is now my honor to introduce to you our Board of Education speakers for today, Mr. Darrell Durnell and Dr. Karen Herman.
Welcome. Hello, graduating class of 2022. My name is Dr. Karen Herman.
And my name is Mr. Darrell Burnell.
We are both members of the Westchester Area School Board. We feel so honored to be able to share in this special occasion that we decided to give this speech together.
Dr. Herman, I've been thinking about that. Are you sure that's a good idea?
Sure I do. Wait a minute. You're not changing your mind now, are you?
Well, it's just that other than being on the school board together, we really don't have a lot in common. I mean, what would we even talk about?
I don't want to admit it, but I think you're right.
Well, this is awkward. But you have to admit that we do have many differences. We don't even live in the same neighborhood.
That's right. I live in West Whiteland.
I live in East Goshen.
I am a retired regular education teacher.
I'm an active special education teacher.
I am a widowed straight woman.
I'm a married gay man.
We are different races.
We're from different political parties.
Wow, we really are different in many ways. What made us think giving this speech together was a good idea?
Well, probably because of our time on the school board together, we really have become very good friends.
You're right. We are good friends. Probably because, despite our many differences, we also have a great deal in common.
Absolutely. We like each other.
We respect each other.
We care about kids.
We care about teachers.
We care about the community.
We talk to each other.
We listen to each other.
What did you say?
I said we listen. Oh, I see what you did there.
Graduates, we need to cherish the ways we are alike, and we need to celebrate the ways we are different. And in so doing, we learn to respect ourselves and learn to respect one another. Graduates, you are moving into uncharted territories, attending college, beginning jobs, traveling, and hopefully finding ways to cherish and celebrate those people who are important in your life. During my years as a school board member in the Westchester Area School District, I have visited elementary schools, middle schools, and high schools. During your time at Westchester East High School, I have attended plays where many of you rival those on Broadway. Just recently, I attended a coffee house that was entertained by your music and your enthusiasm for fundraising. Many of you demonstrated your humanitarian excellence, which was recognized at the Spelman Awards. For those of you involved in various sport programs, your interest in for those people growing up in the world were limited because of the worldwide pandemic. But you moved through all of this with a great deal of determination. This was probably not how you envisioned your high school years would be when you reached down and made your own special memories. You are a group of young people who are to be congratulated for the respect you show to yourselves and to others. You have made a difference, and now you will move ahead and continue to do so once again after your graduation. Arthur Foreman, an English schoolmaster, once stated, "Not everyone thinks the way you think, knows the things you know, believes the things you believe, nor acts the way you would act. Remember this, and you'll go a long way in getting along with people." It is in this way that we learn to respect ourselves and others. It is by using this philosophy that we move through life learning from our experiences with those similar to ourselves and also learning from those different from ourselves. Daryl, my friend, what say you to these Westchester East graduates about to embark on their individual journeys?
Class of 2022, you are a diverse group of fascinating, intelligent, resilient learners. Some of you are looking forward to continuing your education right after high school. Some of you are eager to enter the workforce and begin your professional career. All of you will continue to meet individuals who come from many unique places who bring a wide variety of perspectives. Listen to others at least as much as you speak. Make being kind a higher priority than being right. Sharpen your skills of collaboration and problem solving. Embrace the things that make you unique and celebrate the traits that make other people unique. Use what you learn in school to propel you to success and to make every space you enter better than before your arrival. Congratulations, graduates, and congratulations to your parents, grandparents, friends, and everyone else who supported you and cheered you on.
Congratulations, class of 2022.
Vanessa Levins will now come up to read her farewell speech.
Good morning. My name is Vanessa Levins. Goodbye is a strange word. It appears as a paradox, becoming a word that seems to sugarcoat a scenario we often try our hardest to avoid. We understand that sometimes saying bye can be good, an incentive to move on, the start of a new chapter, or the closing of an old one that has run its course. However, there is always an element of sadness in any goodbye, whether we realize it in the moment or only recognize it once it has passed. These last few years, bonded by the same high school, we have all said goodbye to each other more times than we can count. After a victorious game, grins plastered across our red and sweating faces, cheery goodbyes were shouted across the emptying fields. Ceremonies, plays, talent shows, celebratory parties, they all ended in fits of laughter, the quick yet warm hugs, and the inevitable goodbyes uttered under moonlight. Content walked out to the buses and then eventually to the senior lot after a long and exhausting day of schoolwork, while conversations concluded with a bye and a wave and cleared out parking spaces. And then, sometime in June, we stepped out into the scorching sun, relief and excitement spread across our faces as we became eager to begin our summer vacations. This goodbye proved to be the necessary ending to yet another year that went by way too slow, but not slow enough. These goodbyes are not truly goodbyes because they exude a level of impermanence, the concept of "I'll see you later," providing us all with a secure feeling of this really isn't the end. We leave knowing that our goodbyes will be short-lived, and with the comfortable knowledge that we will see each other soon, whether it be in a couple of hours, maybe just tomorrow, or several days ahead. But today, it's a different situation. Today we experience a goodbye different from all the rest. Our passing downs have created a sense of ending, the acknowledgement that our high school experiences have become just another chapter in these grand lives. For up, and the people with which we shared the long but fulfilling journey. 4 full years have consisted of never-ending laughter, complaints of "I just want to go home," crowding in the stands for Friday night football games, homecoming and prom DJs that may or may not have received our stamp of approval, an unfortunate yet unprecedented quarantine, the always entertaining announcements from Dr. Brown, and perhaps some tears along the way, not unlike today. All of these memories, while different in nature and emotion, all possess one common factor. We experienced them together. So today, as we've gathered in this stadium for the last time, together we confront perhaps the greatest experience our 4 years here have to offer. The commemoration of our hard work, the commencement of our adulthood, and our send-off into the world. While this memorable chapter has unfortunately come to an unavoidable close, we must know that every ending comes a new beginning. Each of our futures begins now, regardless of whichever path you have chosen to embark on. And as we pursue new endeavors, create new accomplishments, and find our way in this dynamic world, we reflect on our past 4 years here, taking with us knowledge, friendship, and the skills needed to succeed. While we continue writing our personal narratives, the people that we met in this chapter of our lives will influence our choices, our values, and our perspectives as memories of our past weave into our future. So as we dab our eyes with tissues, crying because the experience is now over, I hope we remember to smile because it happened, because we had the opportunity to share it together. Today we may be left asking ourselves why the word goodbye begins with good, because when has any ending, especially this ending, left our faces free of unhappy tears? And yes, it is true that a sad cloud hangs above the stadium today as our time together quickly runs out. But I would argue that no goodbye is ever permanent. Every chapter influences the next chapter. As we venture on to bigger things, we take with us a piece of this experience, creating a foundation for our future. We grew up here, we found ourselves, and we developed into who we are today. Our stories wouldn't be complete without this chapter. So today we may say goodbye to each other, but it doesn't end here. Although some of us may not see each other again after today, our hearts and our minds have been forever shaped and molded by the people we met and the experiences we had here at East High School. We continue on to the next phases of our lives with memories that will never be forgotten. Goodbyes don't exist as long as the memories remain. Thank you.
I don't want to take away from Dr. Sokoloski's speech, but I'm going to put that down as a mic drop. It is my pleasure to introduce our school's superintendent, Dr. Robert Sokoloski.
Thank you, Dr. Brown. Graduates, before I jump into my comments, I do want to acknowledge our speakers that we have heard from just this afternoon. Vanessa, Elena, Nikita, and Leah, your comments, Grace, your leadership have simply been amazing. Vanessa, goodbye is not the end. Goodbye is just getting ready for a new hello. Those are beautiful comments. And Leah, you inspired me to scratch down a little poem as you were making your comments. I'm not going to be a poet laureate like yourself, but these are some thoughts that I wrote down very quickly. Who knows where the winds may take you, but it is this air, this feeling, this community that will make you walk, run, fly, sail. All the way through, the world is ready for you, the class of 2022. So I do have a couple of prepared comments. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Bob Sokoloski, and while I've been a part of the school district for 18 years, this is my first year as the superintendent, and I find it fitting, thinking back 18 years ago to 2004, which is the year in which many of our graduates today were born. And of all the many great events that I've been a part of this year, I find this East graduation to be most culminating. And to be honest, we're going to have some fun in a few minutes here. And today, I would like to, we're going to be celebrating, and I know that over the summer, your parents, your siblings, family, friends, and others will share a great deal of wisdom with you. But as the former principal, I can't miss this opportunity to impart some final advice for our East graduates. But before I begin, I would like, and this is partly just having some fun, I would like to take a moment for all of us to acknowledge those that are right next to you, those that are in front of you and behind you. And I'm really asking you, go ahead and grab your phones, class of 2022, and I promise it's okay. We're going to take a minute, take a photo of yourselves, your friends, your classmates, and I'm asking families and friends in the stands to please join in. Dr. Brown, I have to bring the class back together now. So these photos, all the photos that you will take with family and friends, they'll be in your minds today, tomorrow, and years from now as you look back upon this moment. You may forget what the weather was like, but you'll probably remember the wind. You may forget what certain clothes were trending. You may forget your final grades, senioritis. But you will remember this feeling, the feeling of being together, of taking these final steps together. You are the class of 2022, a unique, resilient, and vibrant group of individuals. And in this way, the class of 2022, you are together forever. You will always carry the memories of East, of your classmates, teammates, teachers, administrators, staff, and friends, all those that made this time meaningful for you. The relationships forged here, and especially in these times, will be with you for the rest of your lifetime. And now, as I promised, I have some advice for me to share with our graduates as you prepare for the journey ahead. And I have 3 pieces of advice that are reflective of where we've been, our world now, and the world of the future. And here's the first bit of advice. Are you ready? Number 1, take your time. We have formally moved from the information age to the digital age. Virtually everything in the world today has a digital solution, from how we shop for groceries, to how we might use a QR code to order from a menu in a restaurant. And I've even noticed with my own daughter, she can work out online with people all over the world. And many of the advantages of the digital age are convenient and helpful. But with these benefits, our world now moves at the speed of sound. Literally, people who are not necessarily astronauts are now taking trips to outer space. Parents and grandparents, here's a reference for you. William Shatner, the original Captain Kirk of Star Trek, at the age of 90, went into space this past year. And I'm not a gambler. I'm ahead as I look at our graduates. Maybe 22 years, one of you may just very well turn into space. My advice, however, is that because the world moves so fast, please take the time to reflect, time to evaluate, time for the little things with family and friends. It's best to slow down in order to truly enjoy your life, your successes, and the relationships you've made along the way. Patience, kindness, reflection, and being mindful. These are your brakes. These are your safety nets. These are your airbags in this new world that moves at the speed of sound. Piece of advice number 2. Keep your minds and your hearts open. There is a lot of conflict in the world now, but these times that challenge us. They encourage us to think outside the box and generate great ideas for positive change. The ability to navigate conflict and persevere when things get tough will play a great role in your life. You may be faced with conflict in friendships, in your professional life, or simply in our world. And while it may feel natural to turn away from conflict or to face it with nothing but the intent to win no matter what the cost, my hope my advice is that you will face conflict with open hearts and open minds, listening to and acknowledging those around you, letting others be heard, and having challenging but meaningful conversations can help us all find solutions, can help us find deeper understandings and become better than we were just moments before. And here's my last bit of advice. Yes, family, friends, graduates, I was once a Latin teacher, so here we go. And there is this saying that you probably heard before, and it is carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day. But I also truly believe it. I believe that opportunities, the great experience we remember, don't just happen to or for us, but you will need to be brave again. You will need to be smart. You'll need to be creative and collaborative to identify the opportunities that are yours for the taking, that will make your life meaningful for you. But carpe diem does not mean that there will not be hard work ahead. It means that you will need to discover what is worth the work, what gives you purpose, and what makes you feel like you've built a life where each day has been seized for you. Carpe diem is not just about seizing life for yourself, but it's also about being there for others, giving of your time, your talent, and your grace. The more you give of yourself, the more that you think beyond yourself, you will then undoubtedly live a life of rewards, relationships, and wonderful memories. And you are all of these things. You are brave, you are capable, you are imaginative, and you are giving. And right now, a little surprise for you all, we're going to have a little bit of fun, and I'm going to ask our graduate speakers if they would please come forward to the stage here. Come on up here.
All right, so at all of our football games, hockey games, basketball games, I would say that one thing that this whole school can share is our very well-known EAST chant. So join in, please. EAST! EAST! EAST!
Now we're not just ready, but we are pumped up to graduate. Dr. Brown, members of the board, parents and guests, by the powers vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Westchester Area School Board of Directors, I confirm with the graduates here today to fulfill all the requirements for graduation by the PA Department of Education and the Westchester Area School District. Please prepare to receive your diplomas. Diplomas will be presented today by four of our school board members, Ms. Joyce Chester, Ms. Karen Fleming, Dr. Karen Herman, and Mr. Darrell Donnell. Class of 22, ready to graduate.
Elena Lenora Newton.
Sonia Marie Trujillo.
Sophia Elizabeth Wilson.
Vanessa Levin.
Nikita Kartik Gandhi.
Lillian R. Vitagary.
Zachary Michael Agamalian.
Grace Elizabeth Treon.
Ellie Margaret Blank.
Deanna Nicole Abate.
Riley Ann Danishevsky.
Dylan Thomas Agion.
Abigail Olivia Lowe.
Allison Isabel Alexis.
Pranav D. Muthayan.
Louise Angel Alvarez Mendoza.
Angie Renee Salzberg.
Jair Alvarez Belto.
Miriam Benzakud.
Antonio.
Matthew Dennis Bergen.
Daniel J. Arvello.
Indiana Marie Thicking.
Anna Grace Arganis.
Olivia Grace Biggs.
Gabriel John Assendorf.
Shannon Kathleen Biondi.
Taylor Marie Ashlock.
Jaden Alexa Blum.
Lane Anise Albert.
Olivia Grace Bond.
Mary Catherine Michelle Evans.
Luke James Borkowski.
Liam Christopher Ellsworth.
Jada Nicole Bowden.
Arwin Armand Aziz.
Colin Joseph Brinton.
Nicholas Michael Baffa.
Juliana Marie Boutron.
Helen Lucas Baker.
Harsha Barugapali.
Tristan Sky Baker.
William Benjamin Cortese.
Dylan Thomas Wood.
Jesus Daniel Cortez Loaiza.
Erin Hannah Callahan.
Jonathan Thomas Cowan.
Christina Grace Caponero Romeo.
Marie Elizabeth Cowan.
Esther Carvalho.
Tristan Marie Crater.
Ava Rose Carnival.
Abigail Kelly Criscolo.
Lizzie Wheeler Carr.
Justin Thomas Crump.
Elijah Ethan Chambers.
Brooke Trafford Darst.
Suraj Trainer Safe Car.
Jesse Benjamin Davis.
Brianna Charles.
Manuel Aaron De Leon Garcia.
Bilal Chowdhury.
Ryan Patrick Devletian.
Claire Sing-Yu Chen.
Liam Jack Devlin.
Carly Lynn Tremack.
Craig Joseph DeFonso.
Ava Ann Clements.
Neil Vincent DeFonso.
Sydney Katrina Klaus.
Jaden Dominica and Tobacco.
Julia Serene Quelo.
Dominic Ray Dickerson.
Alil Marcel K. Collins.
Matthew Camilo Delalo.
Aiden William Collins.
Siddharth Delete.
Sean Thomas Collins. Alyssa Nicole Conlon.
Saoirse Kate Dooley.
Jake John Coombe.
Ryan Alexander Dow.
Grace Noel Copeland.
Austin James Edmonds.
Joel David Falkenstein.
Gavin Gilbert.
Amber Cecilia Feliciano.
Allison Grace Javinsky.
Jack Aiden Felsenfeld.
Gage Patrick Guinan.
Hannah Susan Fiorello Babcock.
Devasha Gupta.
Connor Patrick Fisher.
Henry Slate Gusick.
Vincent James Florio.
Donovan Sergio Guzman.
James Nicholas Ford.
Kylie Rose Harper.
Sylvian Frankie Howie.
Sydney L. Harris.
Ethan Joseph Fredericks.
Savion Dante Harvey.
Juan Jose Huertas Paredes.
Kylie Renee Heckinger.
James Matthew Gallagher.
Adam Bradley Heckman. Mauricio Hernandez.
Malia Caitlin Ganley.
Dylan Matthew Hayduk.
Anthony David Garcia Maldonado.
William Martin Hilfinger.
Samir Imani Garrett.
William Joseph Hoffman.
Alyssa Francis Gilchrist.
Grace Hunter Holland.
Kimberly Cartucci Gill.
Alexander Ryan Ornicle.
Nicholas Charles Giordano.
Christopher Michael Herbanko.
Assurance Kenji Goins.
Aileen May Humphreys.
Taylor Maria Greco.
Caden Catherine Hurley.
Ty Thomas Greenawalt.
Jack Richard Kessel.
Jessica Marie Rulli.
Ryan M. Kim.
Rachel Emily Grobman.
Victoria Kim.
Hal Christopher Gross.
Emily Josephine Kirk.
Skylar May Bronza.
Mary Bryn Kluber.
Rome Michael Hurley.
Sydney Knox.
Merv Ibeck.
Andriana Lee Kovacic.
Mark Robert Ibre.
Jonathan A. Kurtz.
Michael Thomas Jenkins.
Aiden John Lagalante.
Maya Christina Jennings.
Victor Lands.
Haley M. Hoya.
Robert Chase Latyak.
Nicholas Edward Carr.
Julia Nicole LeBlanc.
Gavin Peter Kane.
Giovina Louise Leeds.
Christopher Constantin.
Danielle Marie Lewis.
James Joseph Kearney.
Jason Robert Leiden.
David Andrew Keith.
Gavin Thomas Lill.
Ryan Patrick Kennedy.
Carrie E. Lombardi.
Robert Hearn. Nolan Joseph Carr.
Nicholas Arango Lopez.
Olivia Marie Kerr.
Vincent Luminella.
Griffin Daniel Kessa.
Benjamin Thomas Malarkey.
Shafali Maria.
Berna Ivan Martinez.
Stephen Anthony Mazza.
Scout Frederick Mascherino.
Connor James McCormick.
Maya Jean Mattia.
Ryan Patrick McCormick.
Diana Morales Viveros.
Isabella Madeline McCourt Roberts.
Stephen Joseph Morse.
Gavin Hayden McDermott.
James Nicholas Mullen.
Sarah Madeline McHugh.
Avery Hope Muller.
Ryan James McIntyre.
Ilyas Luke Mukbel.
Michael Patrick McNally.
Alexander James Napoli.
Jacob Robert McNamee.
Emma Rose Nasuti.
Albert John McNall.
Priyanka Natana Sabapathy.
Matthew Donovan McVeigh.
Aiden Clifford Nichols.
Trenton Menashe.
Grace Marie Niemeyer.
Daniel Lenya Bennett.
Matthew Ryan Niemeyer.
Juanita Mesa Barrett.
Megan Patricia O'Donnell.
Amelia Grace Metzger.
Imani C. Oliveris.
Natalie Eva McNona.
Catherine Rose Palmer.
Robert William Miller.
Wyatt Nathaniel Peace.
Alice Marie Mira.
John Daniel Picala.
Paige Edel Mitchell.
Micah Adam Peterson.
Chinonye O. Moname.
Trit Min Pham.
Isabella Grace Montebianco.
Michael Joseph Fisher Pearson.
Jonathan Jesus Quinto.
Emma Michelle Pinto.
Eric Phillips Howard.
Edwin Herman Roberts.
Ashton Prinkumar.
Maria Catherine Romano.
Elizabeth Ann Brito.
John Richard Ronka.
Victoria Lynn Quintana.
Julie Rose Rostock.
Nicholas Elwood Basaris.
Elena Rose Ruddero.
Jennifer Rose Lefter.
Nathan Mitchell Rubin.
Jadeli Ramirez.
Michael James Salzberg.
Patricia Ramirez Gonzalez.
Najee Denise Sanders.
Esteban Eduardo Ramos.
Yasin Santiago.
Ava Lee Gracie.
Francis Charles Sass.
John Robert Chester.
Jeremy Robert Savard.
Riley Elizabeth Berry.
Jacob Allen Spur.
Chase James Pichoni.
Tyler Michael Spur.
Andrew Joseph Riano.
Thomas Andrew Shire.
Andrea Elena Rivera.
Priscilla Rose Schultz. Alex Daniel Scorsone. Dominic Joseph Scott.
Mary Beth Robb.
Jake Patrick Scully.
Ilya Kamanko.
Kasim Jameer Tucker.
Emily Grace Senko.
Rigoberto Valdez. Layla Marie Vasquez.
Adam Siu.
Ryan Vo. Colin Mark Wan.
Kelly Patricia Slattery.
Thomas Celestial James Walsh.
Jaden Taggart Slifer.
Zachary James Walsh.
Drew Lamar Still.
Santana Sky Tori Walter.
Emma Rose Still Baskerville.
John Coogan Walton.
Daniel Charles Style.
Cole Adam Washko.
Justin Ryan Steinberger.
Alexander J. Watson.
Devin Elizabeth Stevens.
Connor Joseph Watson. Nicholas Alexander Watson.
Aaron William Stipakowski.
Hope Elizabeth Wegerbauer.
Lauren N. Stipakowski.
Nora Madeline Whitcomb.
Alexander Noel Swan.
Connor Joel Witten.
Patrick Gates Sweet.
Natalie Ann Wilk.
Sarah T.
Aaron Matthew Wilson.
Jamil Sadi Thomas.
Tanner James Walla.
Anna Mae Thompson.
Carolyn Grace Saminsky.
Tony. Nicole Christine Topka.
Brennan David Zimmerman.
Find your seats, please. Hats in the aisle. Skulls in the aisle. Hats in the aisle. Come on, fellas, come on.